that changes if you know the right people.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of insurtechs look at the insurance space like they look at FinTech, and it's a completely different world.
Yeah.
How you prospect, how you make connections, how you build those integrations in the insurance industry is still, whether you like it or not, dark room, glass of scotch, handshake. I can trust you. You're going to be around.
Yeah.
Yep. It's so much about relationship, because that 18 months becomes 18 minutes if you know the right person.
Right.
So, I've had people push back on me. Well, Ron, and this is not to get political, but you get into that whole like more, we'll say, neoliberal mentality of like, I should just have to do a cold email and they should respond to it. And I'm like, that's not the reason our industry works, is because we are not how people make money. We are how people sustain their life and their business. That's the difference, right? So FinTech is about making money, growth. That's the sale. That's the thing. It's a different world. If we mess up, someone's life is ruined. A business ends, right? A family is out on the street if we mess up.
Yeah.
So despite the fact that we're slow, the reason that the industry is slow on purpose, and the reason that relationships still matter, and while this is a metaphor that like glass of scotch in the back room still exists, is because everyone needs to trust that the person they're doing business with is going to be around. Because when you see some hot shot Silicon Valley, coming in with the MBA, who's I'm gonna change the industry, and if you just give me $500,000 from your carrier, Chris Klein and I from Westfield had this big joke how every insurtech like hits him on their list of touch points. Is well, geez, if you just give me $500,000, I'm gonna change the way insurance is sold. So it's like, if you do that, what that person in the insurance carrier is thinking is, I have no idea if you're gonna be here, and I'm going to be here for 400 more years.
Right.
Are you going to be here for 4 more months? I have no idea.
Yeah.
And that is why it takes time. And that's why the relationships matter, because there are certain people that you can call that if you know them well and they trust that you're going to be around, then they're like, I'm willing to give this idea a shot because I trust that this person, he or she, is going to be around. And whether this idea works or not, I trust they're going to be around. And that is the key portion to our space. It's what most people don't understand about doing business in the insurance industry is it frustrates me how slow we move. But I will tell you, when I finally figured out why it moves at this pace and gained a level of respect for why it moves at this pace, my entire vantage point changed. My name is Ryan Hanley. I'm the founder of Rogue Risk, and this is the future of insurance.